Hello and welcome back for part 19 of This is Total War with Throgg, where we just beat Thrott again and took back Aesing's Conclave, giving us a nice little strip of territory across the middle of Norsca. So let's start with the rank ups we got from that battle. And yep, Throgg is closing in on Deadly Onslaught. We've maxed out the Ruinous Flesh stuff. Don't really care about the campaign skills. I think I'll go for finishing off the speed boost on my Whack-In. Okay, so next turn I'm going to get vision on both the Tower of Crack and Winterpire. And next turn also I'm going to be deciding whether to send Throgg to Winterpire or to Tower of Crack. I think I need to... The Hell Pit basically is like the powerhouse of Clan Moulder, unsurprisingly. They've got it maxed out at tier 5. They've also got a really strong garrison, which is unfortunate, but despite that, yeah, it's definitely the settlement I want to be aiming for. We can actually occupy this, which is a little funny because if I go to, let's see, technology and Skaven. It's Skaven Blight, yeah, occupied Skaven Blight that's associated with this technology. So most of the race capitals have like a tech, yeah, like a special tech associated with them for the Norscans, some of which are really powerful. But Hell Pit is just an extra settlement that isn't Norscan or coastal, but we can still occupy it. And yeah, Kislev's actually the same. So, funnily enough, I'm not sure we actually take this with 10... I'm not sure it has 10 build slots when the Norscans have it, but nevertheless, it's actually better than the major settlements in Norsca itself. So, the combination of crippling the Skaven and taking Hell Pit for myself is very attractive here. Alright, let's just move my last agent. I think I want him to come down to the south. Oh, apparently this way is faster. Fair enough. And yeah, you may as well move this way, although next time I want you to explore Tower of Crack. Okay, so Throgg presumably is going to full replenish, even if he's outside the settlement. Yeah. So if I go to raid stance, I make over 700 gold, although it comes at a bit of a price here because public order is not great. Yeah, provincial instability is going down, lack of corruption, that's a problem. Okay. Get Ultra Sport, Aesing's Conclave to tier 2, and then get the Chaos Shrine in. Yeah, that character's boost to Chaos Corruption isn't going to last when Throgg leaves. Alright, so if I don't... the math on this is always a little tricky. So I think a pessimistic scenario is that lack of corruption penalty stays at -6. So conquest is going away, instability is going away. So lack of corruption, difficulty level, and taxes is 18. And I'll get 10 points from faction. No, excuse me, I'll get 8 points from faction, 2 from technologies, and 5 from characters is 15. If yeah, I say 8 from faction because that's the bonus you get when the public order is really low. So that's 15 against 18. Buildings, I'm currently getting just this. So, okay, Ultra Spawns tier 3 settlement is +2 public order. So that gets me up to 16. Aesing's Conclave tier 2 is another +1, so that gets me up to 17. Okay, and that was without counting the Ruinous Altar. Alright, so I think... Yeah, this is bad, but I don't think I actually have to have Throgg stand in the settlement this turn, and I can squeeze out a little extra money. I can always cut the taxes if I really need to. Oh, in fact, hold on. This is making way less money than I realized. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is fine then. I can always cut the taxes if I need to. I thought there was still a money building in Ultra Spawns, but I don't have it there yet. Yeah, so Throgg just raids, and now we get to decide what to do with our money. Okay, let's definitely get this to tier 2. Of course, one advantage of taking Winterpire would be getting all 3 of these settlements, being able to combine the growth to grow Aeson's Conclave as fast as possible, for instance. Just check on my other territory here. Yeah, unfortunately, Sal encampment's not going to grow. Oh, am I going to have issues probably go to here? Yeah, possibly. Okay, so lack of corruption -9. Yeah, I am. Yeah, the growth is so slow. So it's going to be at +20. That's going to be still going to need like 9 turns to grow. So faction will give me -8. Oh, sorry, faction will give me +8 public order as this gets low, but that's still dropping. It kind of, but it might be okay. Public order's stabilized. Sorry, corruption stabilized. All these terms. Thinking and talking is hard. I think I leave this for now. I need to keep an eye on it though, and do my best to predict when a revolt would happen, because that could be really irritating. The last thing I want is for Throgg to have to come back to deal with something like that. Okay, lots of options here in Naglfari Plain, Varg Camp. So if I go for this and this, okay, that's all my gold. Don't need to build anything here. How are we doing for public order this way? Yeah, not great, but it's okay. And taxes are off there. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. One thing I didn't mention about Varkamp being at rank tier 4 before is that I actually have the option for going for the Fimir Balefiend recruitment that I haven't talked about at all. If I had more money, I'd do that, but it's 5,000 just for the buildings required, and then obviously 1,000 or whatever, 1,100 for recruitment plus upkeep. The upkeep's not as high as the Shaman Sorcerer, which is good because this hero is nowhere near as good. Like, he doesn't get any mount. He's just a monstrous infantry unit who's not great at fighting, not particularly survivable or tanky. And Lure of Fire is still Lure of Fire, don't get me wrong. But yeah, he also just doesn't have great hero abilities. I actually think the Stimulate Growth, yeah, I have a plan for this, I think. So Stimulate Growth would be quite nice, just growth is such an issue with our settlements. And I can actually recruit the Balefiends at higher level, thanks to Throgg. Throgg's one of Throgg's abilities I have. So if I took Help Hit at tier 4 and built the recruitment building, I could actually recruit 3 Balefiends at rank 6, I think. And that would be pretty nice for going around, like, exploring the ruins, keeping an eye on other enemies maybe out in the west, and also growing my settlements. But we'll hold off on that, like, we just don't have enough money for that right now. Okay. Just have a check again of all these buildings. Yeah, I mean, I do want to get this up to higher tier as soon as I possibly can. Yeah, and I've declared war on Sylvania. Oh, this list of enemies is distressingly long. I think it's probably a matter of time before someone tries something at Varg encampment by sea. Alright, for now at least though we have a bit of a break maybe from fighting. Alright, let's move along. Yeah, you keep wanting peace, which is fine, but I'm going to keep saying no. Okay, we've just got vision of a Clan Mulder army. 1 cast irons are destroyed. Well, that's 1 enemy down. Okay. This is the same dilemma we've had before. I have to choose to increase melee defense at the price of attack, or the other way around. I'm making the same decision again. I still have a mostly missile-based army. Melee attack is not how I'm doing my damage, so we'll take the bloody armor. Okay, and we got the Age of Discovery event, which could be very bad for me here. Because I do have... Right, all major port owners have become known to each other via diplomacy. So have we actually discovered anyone new from that, though? No, we haven't. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend I understand exactly how these mechanics work. I believe that Varkamp does count as a major port. Even though I don't have the port at tier 5, it's still a major settlement that has a port, which is, I think, what this means. However, this is inaccurate. It's not all major port owners. There is some radius. I don't know if it's distance by sea or like literally distance as the crow flies sort of thing, but it may well be that I'm already in contact with Sylvania, who have a major port down here, Karen Carr, who have a major port over here. In any case, I'm pretty happy to see this come and go without more contacts. Alright, so now let's go ahead and move my heroes. Okay.
Insults to haunt that. A battle is foreseen.
So you are the... Actually, both of these guys. No, this guy is the one I kind of want to get more leveled up. So let's have him... Yeah, let's have the one who's rank 13 explore Winterpire. Discovered Skaven, of course. He hates Skaven. Alright, we picked up a seer, that's good. And what have we discovered about Winterpire? It's tier 3. They don't have defenses. Yeah, they've just kind of gone for... Yeah, sort of like income / technology buildings. Right.
Even assassin cannot.
So looking at the balance of power, this 12 units is probably most of their military strength. I have no doubt they're going to be recruiting again, irrespective of what I do about this army, but this pretty strongly incentivizes me to have Throgg go kill them. Like, this army is just going to cause me trouble later on. Okay, let's just see what else is down this way, though. Military presence 4, so there's some troops in the... okay, there's dwarf troops here. So that means Crackerjack's empty, that's good to know. And this sorcerer... wander down this way. Okay, but I do want to explore Tower of Crack, reveal the Skaven again, of course. And what do we have here? Ah! Another new army being recruited. So you've got Plague Monks. Okay, so Plague Monks are the only unit that they can recruit locally outside just Skaven slaves. This is at tier 3 too. Boy, I wish I had 2 armies. Yeah, I have to just make the best decision I can with the one though, unfortunately. And I think the best decision is to go for Winterpire, because this army is already problematic for my garrisons, and it's going to become more problematic if they start recruiting. I keep an eye on this army and try to block it. Yeah, getting Winterpire back is also good from the point of view of helping out sort of the security of Altar of Spawns. I think if I take Winterpire back, I can just straight up demolish this watchtower. I really don't think it's likely I'm going to be attacked by sea up here. It's just too out of the way. So let's do this. I think I move about as far as I can and go into ambush stance. So we're definitely going to be able to reach Winterpire next turn. A bit hard to judge the distance because the army's standing there.
I eat my enemies. I can.
No, that doesn't give me the movement indicator. Alright, so I've got 25% of my movement left. So if I look at how long that red arrow is, that's how far I can move next turn. Ah, it's maybe borderline, isn't it? Well, you know, I think I'll risk it. I think I can make that. The advantage of going to ambush stance is this army might do something other than stand in the settlement. Standing in the settlement is kind of the worst case scenario for me, because they obviously get the 8 garrison units as well as the 12 units in the army. So looking at the garrison, there's Warlock Engineer with Warp Lightning. Everything else is fine. Then, yeah, that's going to be a bit of a tough fight. Yeah, triple Doomflayers are annoying. Right. Yeah, I think having Throgg hidden here is good. If I have Throgg revealed, like if I don't use ambush stance, then this army goes into the settlement for sure and just hides. And yeah, I wouldn't mind them going somewhere else, to be honest. Right, we do lose money though. Oh, okay, but I finished building somewhere that gets me money in return. Nice. Can anyone grab that seer? Okay, this sorcerer is coming along very nicely. He's not part of... He's not involved in any fighting yet, but... Yeah, I guess that means I don't need to rush to pick up the chariot. Alright, let's go for power reserve there. Not sure which of these two spells to go for. I don't like either of them that much, but that's okay. It's just great that he's in high enough rank to have to be worrying about that, to be honest. Okay, this guy... Alright, well this is an easier choice. Flamestorm. And do you have a seer already? You do not. Let's give you a seer. Great. Yeah, I already have double seer on my working Throgg. Okay. And I finished... Oh, Altus 1's got to tier 3. Really unfortunate I don't have more gold to do anything with this. I think I will go ahead and start demolishing that building, given I've committed Throgg to come up north. We do need a bit of extra gold here. Any other buildings I can get rid of? Not really. Yeah, we're just going to have to make some gold from fighting the Skaven next turn, hopefully. Okay. That's fine. Just have a quick check of strength of our other enemies.
I master.
What? Ready.
Yeah, 15 and 25 for Eckland and Sylvania. I think the other thing here that I do want to start keeping an eye on now is military presence or characters in Kislev. So I just need to check these 4 territories. Yeah, don't see any. Good. We can't be high on the list of things that the Sylvania is going to come deal with. Yeah, Zavrasta was taken by the dwarves. It's clearly a bit of a fight going on here. I don't know why dwarves would have troops in there. Maybe they were originally from Krakadrak and heading south. Alright, well, this extra intelligence is good, no doubt about that. Clan Rictus and the Thousand Moors. Okay. Ah, shoot. They hid in the settlement regardless. That's not good. Oh wow, Slovenia's power ranking were way down. They just took a beating.
More killing.
Alright, and this guy's... He just recruited one unit of Skaven Slaves, but he did pick up Gorich. He's obviously back from being wounded. Okay. Throgg can make it to Winterpire. Good. We'll definitely do that, I think. The dwarves moved out. Okay, where did they go?
A battle is foreseen. I go. Tracking.
Don't know.
Did you say something?
I think I actually need to have this hero... There's clearly no Skaven armies in
Making my
right around here. I think I want to keep an eye on Krakadrak. One problem with occupying Winterpire is it'll make me neighbours with the dwarves, which might prompt them to start building troops to go after me. Alright, where's my other hero? Oh, right, he's right here. Okay, I don't need to block that Skaven army. I will move to there then.
On the path.
Yeah, keep him in this territory so it's building up Chaos Corruption in Winterpire. Okay, level up for you. Yeah, let's get that construction cost down. Guess I can actually benefit from that here, can't I? Yes, I can. Nice. For once I actually remembered to use the... Yeah, for once I actually remembered to sequence that correctly. So often I just move the characters giving the discount out of the region and then just like pay the extra cost for no reason. But what I want here... I think I want to start first dash for money. I mean, money's just always such a limitation. And Ultra Spawns, I want to get started on money as well. Getting this to tier 3, I mean, yeah, that's not as efficient. Okay, well, I have 6 gold. Good. But that's okay, we're about to get some more. Yeah, gonna be a bit of a tough fight here. Confident we'll be able to win it though. Should get some gold for it as well. Okay, let's just encircle and check something real quick. Because I have the choice of occupying or sacking this. Sack value 7k. Hmm. Alright, if I occupy it, I take this at tier 2. If I sack it, I take it at tier 1, and I have to pay a bit of that gold back, but not much, to get the main building repaired. But I think if I actually get 7k from the sack option, that's enough given my current economy that I will sack it. Even though it's a Norscan settlement and it sets me down a tier, I think that is enough money that I should do it. Okay, let's get back to the battle. So the problem here is they have annoying mix. They have the rattling guns, death globes, and plague claw, but they also have the triple doom flares. I don't care too much about their infantry or the plague or the wolf rats. And this guy has warp lightning. All right, we're going to take some damage here for sure, but I think we should be okay. Can more or less use the same strategy I used at Aisling Conclave, just hiding my army in the back, I think. Yeah, it goes to Skaven terrain, even though it's a Norscan settlement. So it's the exact same map, right? Yeah. So yeah, they're surely gonna have. I think they'll have exactly 1 minute below based on the fight so far. I will try and do some flanking with my chariots and sorcerer, but that might be cut short my efforts to do that by the Doom players. We'll just have to see. Okay, anyway. Sort out the part of the deployment that I know is gonna... how that's gonna look.
Chaos good.
Yes, Lord!
Okay, let's try something a little different and make sure these units are just angled slightly outwards.
Chaos Marauders!
There's no need for them to be in a flush line.
So be it!
Hmm.
Chaos Marauders!
Okay, that's fine.
I am Overlord!
Yeah, I'll have to touch up the formation a bit, but I think that looks good, and I can just back up to the corner.
Ready!
No new abilities recently. I have to remember these guys have the potions of strength and both these abilities.
Time for sorcery.
Okay, and I'll have my chariot start at the back here actually, see if I can draw out the menace blow
Ready!
on them rather than my infantry, which worked out last time. Okay, just advance back to this little rocky corner. Not sure who actually wins between the Doomflayers and the chariots. They're not great against each other. Yeah, the armor piercing damage from the Doomflayers is probably factor in their favor though. Okay, first menace blow here is spawning pretty soon.
Ready.
Where are you coming from?
Hurry.
Over here. That's annoying. Okay, they've added pretty fast. Took a little damage. Yeah, it's okay though.
Monster steps!
Alright, Skaven are going to be advancing. So double Doomflayer on this side. We really need to try and get at their catapults. Which are where? Right at the back. Nope. Oh yeah, there they are. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, if I don't get to those catapults, we're in for a bad time. There's no doubt about that.
Let me kill! Okay!
So let's try going around this side, I think.
On my way.
Doesn't look like they've got a second menace below. I always forget how that mechanic works. It doesn't help that the indicator on the at the start of the battle is bugged, which is why I don't bother checking it. I think it's... yeah, I know that when you play as a Skaven you can pay food to get extra menace blows, but I don't know that it works the same way for the AI.
My sorcerer.
Yeah, so I guess I'm kind of hoping that one of my...
Moving.
either my chariots or my sorcerer get past the Doomflayers and get at the catapults, but we'll have to just see.
A killing cow.
Anything worth killing here? Not really. Alright, the catapults are actually firing at us, which is fine.
Your
As usual, I'd much rather they were stationary and firing at my units that aren't very vulnerable to them than moving and going after my infantry who are. But should also... Okay, looks like we can get around this flank. That's great. Do want to try and kill some of those weapon crew if I possibly can. Yeah, the actual weapon crew are annoyingly resilient to
Quick!
magic.
So!
Oh, they've turned around though. That's fine.
The scream! Conjuring!
Okay.
Killing! Maneuvering! Into position!
Right, this is fine. We don't need to fight these units. Just trying to distract them.
There, die!
Where are the Doom players? I don't understand this. They're just out of sight because of the elevation of the terrain, I guess? Yeah, so what have we got still coming towards us in terms of annoying missile units? Deathglow bombardiers, yeah, okay. Kind of want to go back and deal with them. Shouldn't have any trouble dealing with the catapult crew in melee, obviously. Skaven Slave Slingers, don't care about you. Clan Rats, yeah, that's whatever. The fact that Skaven have sort of had units backing up to deal with my fast units, but then not actually dealt with them is definitely good for me. Taking a bit of damage from Night Runners, yeah. Hidden foes, alright. Oh, that's just the Master Assassin. Well, I say just. Storm Vermin with halberds. Yeah, you get a vomit. Oh, in come the... Right, here are the, whatchamacallits. Sorry, mine's gone blank, I can't remember the name of that unit. Got too much else I need to sort out here. Yeah, Death Globes, you need to die. Oh crap, guys went on fire at will. Oh, that's really bad. That is a mega noob mistake.
This one's good!
So be it.
Well, victory's in our grasp anyway, which is testament to the fact that my army is pretty good at fighting by this stage of the game, rather than that I'm good at remembering to use it. Yeah, just getting combat with the Deathbug Bombardiers. You don't really have to kill them. Okay. Wolf Rats of Poison. Those are annoying. A lot of units are out in here. Haven't taken too much damage. Actually, Throgg's absorbing a lot of damage. That's really good. Yeah, fighting Storm Vermin. Unsurprising. Not sure what this is, but it's getting nailed with javelins. Yeah, that's a very ineffective use of their magic there. Okay, so this is getting hit, I think, by the assassin. Just back off. Chariots, okay, get back in here. Go after the rattling guns. Damage pretty manageable so far. Right, you guys are in melee. Pull you back. Go after those Doom Flayers. Yeah, we need to advance and actually deal a little with some of these missile weapons, I guess. Throgg. Alright, Throgg absorbed a lot of damage. Good job, Throgg. Okay, yeah, try and run down whatever that stuff is just to make sure it goes away. We're good. Alright, we won. Well, that could have gone very poorly. It's like, why are we not throwing javelins? Ah, because I told my guys not to throw javelins. Oh boy. Yeah, considering that mistake, I didn't actually take too much damage here at all.
I see victory. Death on a shore.
think this is a situation where that increase in melee defense stats probably helped my guys out quite a bit.
Command us!
Kill!
Because, I mean, the Fimir and Norscan Ice Trolls, they weren't exactly, like, engaged in prolonged melee or whatever, but they didn't lose a unit in either. It's pretty good. Yeah, like, melee defense 70 on the Fimir, that is nice. Okay, let's speed this one up. Throgg probably took the most damage, and I think a lot of it was from the Storm Vermin with halberds. I'm actually curious, is there still a clan rat unit on the battlefield? Just want to compare the stats of their, yeah, so clan rats with no experience, melee attack 29, melee defense 22, whereas my missile units, melee attack 33, melee defense 43. Yeah, so the regular clan rats who are part of the garrison actually they're just straight up not beating my missile units in melee. And then Throgg gets this extra melee defense buff. Okay, job done. Okay, 3k for just winning the battle. Lovely. And then sack, yeah, 6.9k. Well, like I was reasoning before, I think that is enough that I will accept dropping Winter Pyre down a tier.
I'll get there!
Construction costs 7% down for all buildings local region, alright.
My eyes
And just go occupy.
into two.
Ooh. Hello? How have I come in contact with Clan Gritus? The way this game works with, like, line of sight and... Oh, I see. Okay, fair enough. No, it's an actual agent. I have line of sight to Bear Sunling's camp from the port, and then they happen to have an agent stood right here. That's fair enough. Okay, I was thinking, like, why on earth would I get contact with them when I controlled this territory before and didn't get contact earlier? But yeah, it's just a bit unlucky to have an agent happen to be standing there. So, okay. Well, another Skaven faction encountered. Not what I wanted at all. But can't do anything about it. And they're in better shape than Clan Moulder. Well, that's not a surprise, because Clan Moulder's now, I think this is their only military strength at all, looking at this. So Gritus, what do you have? Well, Border Princes, Lamian Sisterhood. Oh, they didn't kill the Lamians yet. Okay, well that's a good sign. Yeah, I mean, we're 70-10s into the game, and they haven't really done too much. Okay. Reichland and Sylvania haven't changed amounts of territory, but Reichland have built armed forces up a lot. Okay, no change over this way. Yeah, so the poor Dark Elves here are having to fight off revolts. I think I figured out that minus 20 characters, by the way. So the Dark Elf heroes and lords can gain a trait. It's basically like insane. They've kind of been addled by chaos, corruption and stuff. And the characters are more likely to pick it up if you're in an area where there's lots of chaos corruption, like here. And I think they've just got multiple characters with that trait. And I think each one's maybe -5 to public order. So I think their own characters are giving them that -20, which is pretty great. I got that on a couple of my sorceresses in my Malekith campaign, but fortunately it really didn't matter because, yeah, like I was just never in. Well, I only had Nagarond, and Nagarond public order was fine. Yeah, so we knocked this down to tier 1 again, like I said. Let's see the cost for repairing. 428, 327. Alright, so we're still making over 6,000 from sacking. Call that good. Throgg grabs Deadly Onslaught. Alright. And now I actually have money to spend. So... I think I go for growth at least temporarily here. I can switch this out for the obsidian mine or whatever. Yeah, this is worth doing. Nagaphoric plane. Alright, don't need to upgrade that stuff. Don't need to upgrade that. Okay, so nothing else actually needs building. And I think what I'll do with the rest of this money is actually go for the hero recruitment building I was talking about. Yeah, this drops growth a little. If I'd remembered that other the Fimia Balefiend recruitment earlier, I might have not bothered building this in the first place, but it only cost me a few hundred. We've got the essential stuff here. Yeah, let's not spend more gold on growth though. Of course, I also don't have any military recruitment buildings. I'm not really in a position to get a second army out. I'd only recruit a second lord to defend a settlement, which I might have to do down here. I'm thinking Throgg should go for blow up Crackadrak, take out this. Ah, let's even have this as well. Yeah, this ends up being kind of out of the way in terms of actually finishing the silly Skaven off. Alright, there's a rebellion here that presumably is not going to be strong enough to actually blow this up.
A battle is
I don't know where the dwarf troops who were here went, but it wasn't too many.
Did you say something?
Okay. So how about having Throgg raid? I think that tanks public order a little too much in this case. Yeah, I don't really want it to go down to -70. So let's do this. We are getting rid of the Skaven corruption. That is good. Aesion's Conclave, I can start building the shrine. Yeah, we'll be able to stabilize it from here, but let's not have it go down to 70. Okay, great. Yeah, I guess I already kind of looked at this. 8 territories for Krasakharek. Yeah. I think this guy probably should come back and keep an eye, just literally stand here and keep an eye on this army, and have this sorcerer come down to help it. This one keep an eye out by Krakatrak, or maybe come down to Shock Traken. Okay, got something new building here, right? Yeah, got all that in. Slave worker.
I eat my enemies. Lord of the monster horde.
Already have that on Throgg. Might as well grab it for you. Ooh, I should add this to someone just for the enemy leadership down. Didn't realize. Huh. I mean, it's like -1 leadership, right? This doesn't exactly make a big difference, but better than nothing. Yeah, 1,000 Moors now have no other enemies. Oh no, they're still fighting Reichland. Okay, that gives me a bit of hope that they won't attack me. They're still probably about the likeliest to end up sending troops to Bar Camp. It's kind of out of the way though. Like, yeah. They don't look like they have too strong. Their army's too strong. Oh, we'll just have to see. Just have to see. Oh, that's where those dwarf troops are. Oh, of course, they're at war with Sylvania. Right, right. Sylvania's in all kinds of trouble. Okay, Karen Carr made peace with Clan Richter's too. I think that's bad.
Master of cruelty.
Oh no, they're at war with Reichland. Ah, okay. I thought that was gonna give me another enemy who's basically only at war with me, but I guess not. Right, and this just got sacked. That dwarf army. This is a really good time to be attacking Sylvania, actually. Now I think about it.
War inevitable. A battle is
Yeah, I may yet be able to take advantage of that. Yeah, you go in there next turn. Ah, another Skaven army here.
Gracie, never wrong.
Okay, so it looks like they recruited a lord here and there. Recruiting. Look at this! Look at the corruption in this region. Chaos corruption, which is what it originally was, is down at 15%. Vampire corruption's up at 30%. Or chaos corruption's going down to 15%. Skaven corruption's at 46%. Yeah, no wonder the poor dwarves are having trouble with corruption. Corruption minus 16. Yeah. Okay, so what is Throgg doing?
Mutant beast.
Honestly, feel like just coming and blowing up Cracker Drac. Yeah, the walls are annoying for sure, but this is nothing compared to what the Siege of Hell Pit's going to be. How much gold do I get for this? Because this I have to blow up. Sack it for 7,000. Okay. I'm down for that. Yeah, there's no Skaven armies around here. You can go back and keep an eye on
Of war.
Tower of Crack. What do we have here?
Is disappointed.
Okay, so they're recruiting Deathglow Bombardiers out of global recruitment, and they have Plague Monks. This is going to be a problem, isn't it? So this gets me up to 11 units in the garrison. I probably should do that. It's pretty inexpensive. Sal encampment though, I'm really not able to defend well.
No, Gracie, never wrong.
Yeah. Alright, we're making some more gold next turn. Should bear that in mind. We're going to make some gold this turn too, actually. Because I can come to here and raiding camp. Oh no, hold on. I don't need to raiding camp, really. Yeah, if I just... If I just go into normal raid stance, yeah, that makes just as much money, and I don't need the replenishment. I'm assuming that there's no Skaven army here, but that's a safe assumption because I know from just from this balance of power that the Skaven aren't strong. They can't be recruiting that quickly.
Shaman sorcerer.
Alright, so Throgg is raiding the dwarves, making a nice amount of money. You can max out your speed, great. Okay. So money's not really an obstacle here, which is great. I will go for the defenses here. Get Winterfire to tier 2. And... yep, start working on this building to get the Bale Fiends, which I can now afford. Yeah, everything else further to the west is basically fixed. There's not going to be any new building slots or anything opening up, but they're making me a bit of money. very slowly growing. Yeah, tier 4's a long way off though. Okay. I guess the only other thing is whether I want to block this army. Don't think I need to start blocking him now. I know he can use the underway to get over here, because that is what the Skaven army did from this position earlier in the campaign. Alright, I'll see how fast he recruits and decide each turn whether to spend the money on blocking him or not. That sounds fine. So the Dwarf army's down here. It's more Skaven recruiting this way, but not too many just yet. Yeah, I think Throgg's timing for coming over here to deal with these guys is pretty good, actually. Oh, right, and I forgot to actually declare war on Clan Gritus.
Trip to Skavenblight? Could be arranged, organized.
Yeah, they don't have any allies, that's good. Yeah, okay. Alright, the army's heading west, but it's like 2 guys. Oh, that's their silly... Shoot. Okay, the hero I just saw walking west was that Engineer of Doom, who's going to do the earthquake. So wounding him doesn't get rid of him permanently. That is too bad. Yet another Norscan miserable decision. Income from raiding or growth down. Or growth. I'm really desperate for growth right now, so I'm taking income from raiding down. Actually, Throgg isn't going to raid this turn. No, I guess he is, because I'm going to sack this, then raid. Yeah, okay.
Plan scheme is discordant.
Alright, you come down to this settlement. Reveal the Skaven, of course. And what do we have here? Alright, yeah, no recruitment buildings again. So what I'm seeing, which is not surprising at all, is that it's Hell Pit that has all of the recruitment buildings. All of the high tier recruitment buildings anyway.
No, you failed.
Okay, you're recruiting pretty slowly here. Definitely happy about that. So I'm going to get these defenses in before they're attacking, at the very least. Lots of buildings finished, lots more gold coming in now. That is great. Yep, got to level up for you. Okay, and Throgg can lead the attack on Crackerdrak. Yep, first siege battle coming up. I mean, we outnumber the garrison pretty heavily, but yeah, Javelin's not the best missile weapon for sieges, let's just put it that way. Chariot's not exactly good either. In fact, yeah, with that in mind, I think I'm going to take my sorcerer off his chariot. Yeah, fight this one on foot. Just give me a second here.
Me?
Yeah, not sure how long that siege is going to take. This is the sorcerer I confederated. Yeah, he's really not very useful. His skills haven't been well spent. Oh well, I can start just building up specialist. I wouldn't mind replacing him, I just can't do it right now.
I'll be there.
Okay, so let's see. What exactly is in Hell Pit? Oh man, look at all these tier 5 buildings. So they can recruit Hell Pit abominations, though I haven't seen any of those just yet. Then the depths of Hell Pit. Yeah, this is like the unique landmark. Big bonuses for rat ogres and abominations. Yep, this is where they're getting the weapons team, so it's Jazales, Poison Wind Mortars, Deathgrip Bombardiers, Doom Wheels. Doom Wheels, they also get Doom Flayers off that building. Storm Vermin, yeah. All the stuff I've seen. And the Pestilent Knave is where they get the Plague Claws from too. It just doesn't show because they're available at a lower tier as well. Well, yeah, definitely do need to come and take that out. Alright, you get second rank on Flamestorm, that's nice.
No, need my warp
I have to decide whether to actually come over here to try and find that
Shaman sorcerer.
Agent of Doom or not. I guess I've missed him, haven't I? Yeah, he's gone too far.
Suits me.
Alright, well hopefully he comes and hits Sol Encampment that I don't mind taking damage too much. Although that said, it might actually give us a revolt. That would suck. Anyway, I can't do anything about it. Yeah, hopefully he goes there rather than hitting somewhere more important. Okay, I think the battle against Crack Attack is actually going to take a little while, so I will start the next video with that.
I'll wreck them!
Yep, pretty nice to have a few turns without too much pressure, where I can get the offense going. This is the first time I've been out of my territory to the east at all. Out of my starting territory, I mean. And I think blowing up the dwarf settlements, making some money off that, and then taking out the Skaven Clan Molder for good should be doable here. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll be smashing up some dwarves in the next part.